Hello guys, welcome back to this channel, and today we're going to be talking about the Super Falcons, the Nigerian women national team, and we'll be analyzing their upcoming fixtures, which is the Olympic Qualifiers. We'll be talking about the squad, who and who did not make it, and also today with me, I brought in an expert, someone that knows the Super Falcons very well and is invested in the women's game. And before we dive into today's video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And also tell us in the comment section your thoughts about the Super Falcons and how you feel they can improve on their game so that they'll be able to make it to the Olympics. So how long have you been following the women's game?
So I think it should be 2011.
Yeah.
We are following the women's game 2011. We had this family friend whose sibling was playing at the 2011 Under-20 World Cup.
Yeah. Did you guys used to sit down in the house and watch her, that kind of
Not
vibe?
really, because I'm trying to remember the country, but I think they were playing the games early in the morning.
Yeah.
And it's just that the Nigeria got to the final and lost 1-0.
Yeah.
I think that was the game. Alexandra Pop scored. That was the tournament that announced her to the world.
Yeah.
My brother Nozi was in the team for Nigeria. A couple of other people I can't really remember, but that was when I started. And AIT then used to show the games.
Yeah.
So we just followed up when Nigeria was playing, basically. Yeah.
Looking at the squad for the Olympics game now, the qualifiers that were playing against Ethiopia, there were some names that were left out, and I feel like it was a shock to a lot of people that saw the list. So we'll start with the first one, Onome. So what's your thoughts on the fact that she was left out of the team?
I want to believe it was a very big decision,
Yeah.
for the coach to make, because the list that was released for the earlier games against Sao Tome and Principe, which did not hold, she was on that list. For some reasons whatsoever, she's not on this list.
Yeah.
The thing is this: everybody wants to play, and I feel like if people still think they are fit and strong enough, then they should give them the opportunity. But there are so many amazing talents now. The coach called up some very young persons into that team, like Operemi, Comfort, and Jumoke.
Yes.
And so there are a lot of talents, and the young have to grow.
Yeah, I feel those ladies deserve a chance, but this is my own thought now, is that we need to have experienced players in the team. I'm not saying that she has to play. You can still call her to the squad, but this is the thing about football, is that you need those players in the dressing room to be able to put things in check. I'm sure if the manager was like, okay, I'm not sure I can give you game time, but I still feel like you can do work for us in the team, because she's 40 and she has been in that team for forever, that kind of thing. So if he's putting the likes of Comfort and Jumoke in line, and even going as far as assistant and still other experienced players, they still look up to her because of her age and the experience, and also as captain of that team as well, or former captain as you want to call it. She still has a role to play. So I wasn't very happy at the fact that they just moved that aside. That experience is needed. Not everybody can play, but we all have different roles to play in the team. And I think she made a comment that nobody can force her to retire.
I saw that comment.
Yeah, so I don't know if maybe that was what they were trying to do, move out of the way and
so I think it's a thing, after the AFCON in 2022 in Morocco, there were a couple of players that, people were just saying they should just leave the team and stuff. And the sad truth is the time will come when you have to stop. But I don't believe that she should just be left out from the team like that.
Yeah.
She should bow out honorably. And I think NFF and the coach will have it in their minds to do the right thing. So.
I'm happy that she didn't just stop there. She signed a deal with a team in Abuja. Yeah, so we'll see how her career goes from there. I think if she's really invested in the game, she can still move into management and coaching. Of course, I can't tell her what to do.
Actually, I think she has the charisma to do that.
Yeah.
She has the potential to go on to become a female coach.
More grace to her elbow. More grace to her elbow. She has done well. She has served well for the nation. We would like to see how her career turns out. So looking at the list again, we noticed that Ashley Plumter is missing. So I was trying to do my research as to what the reason was, but I think she's fit. She's not injured.
She's fit. She scored a hat trick just like some week ago.
Yeah.
I tried to check as well. And the only thing I could find is personal reasons. And I tried to think about it. I felt this is logical because she just went to a new club.
Yeah.
It's not even up to like 2 months she's been in Saudi Arabia. And it's only fair that she takes, the league just started.
Yeah.
And it's only fair that she takes her time to integrate into the team.
Okay.
I'm not playing down on the game, but it's a qualifier game. So.
Well, people do it. They just want to stay back and try to see how they can help their team and stuff. Maybe she feels like her place is cemented in the team, but I think at any point we still need that kind of quality.
Actually.
We still need that kind of quality. So looking at the new mentions in the team now, the one that caught my eye the most is Comfort, because I watched her in the Under-17 World Cup, and amongst everybody there in the defensive position, she was solid, she was good, and she really impressed. So I feel she deserves her place in that team, and I hope that she can start because it's quite competitive at the back right now.
I don't think she can start. If you remember the World Cup, we already had 2 people playing central back.
Yeah.
And they didn't do bad. That is Usnachi or Hale and I think it's Demi.
Yeah.
Yes, Demi, that's her name. And Demi playing in the World Cup at such a young age boosted her confidence.
Yeah.
And I think she's the perfect replacement for Skippo.
Yeah.
And so I don't think Comfort is just there to get experience and stuff.
Depending, sorry to cut you short, but depending on how the first match goes, then she can play the next game. You get so say what, like we have a convincing win of like 3-0, that kind of thing. Yeah, it should work for her. But then she's just there to get the experience. It's a huge call for her that she's going to the first team.
Along there's somebody else, Opeyemi.
Yeah.
Opeyemi and Jakaye. The both of them were part of the Waffles Zone B, I think Waffles Zone B tournament recently. And which is like basically I think it's like qualifier to the under-20s.
Yeah.
And Opeyemi scored 6 goals and she was the top scorer in that tournament. And she played in the under-17 as well.
Yeah.
And it's just beautiful to see these players grow. And for the most part, I think that's one thing that's applauded about women's football in Nigeria. Players have grown. I mentioned Oparanose from the under-20s.
Yeah.
Francis Odega. These are people that we watch. It's the same as our superstar Oshola. She basically played on the 17.
I think we've been watching Oshola our whole life.
And so it's just beautiful to see these players grow and grow so fast. Although I had like observation, I had like people I felt needed a call up, like Benezide. That was very good at the under-20, if I'm not mistaken. But then everybody cannot make it to the team.
Odega was also called up. I just forgot that part. So
Odega wasn't called up. This other lady, Ichegini,
yes,
she wasn't called up. This other person, she didn't start at the World Cup. Esther Okoronko.
Yes.
She wasn't called up as well. I think the biggest indication here is the fact that the team is becoming competitive. And so
that's what we need right now.
There's actually a lot of options.
Yeah.
And you just have to be at your best. So nobody has like a cemented place. You have to be at your best performance to get the call up to the team.
Okay. So that's nice. So now looking at the next game now against Ethiopia, I was doing my research and I noticed, looking at the last 5 games that Ethiopia has played, they have won 3, they lost 1 and they drew 1. And coming from the World Cup as well, our last 5 games, we have won 2 and we lost 1 and drew 2 as well. So if you are looking at like recent form and the playing style and whatnot, you want to give the upper hand to Ethiopia, but we both know that's a lie. Besides the fact that we're Nigerians and we want our team to win, we feel like we are playing better than them. We have better players on paper and on the field. So I think if they can put their heads down and do what they're supposed to do, then they'll walk away with something in that game.
The thing is, African football has developed drastically. The biggest indication was, at the Nations Cup.
Yeah.
We lost to South Africa in the first game. And we just struggled. And imagine losing 3rd place to Zambia. No disrespect to Zambia, but African football has grown. And Ethiopia has been busy. there was the qualifiers for the WAFCON.
Yeah.
Our game got cancelled and Nigeria was awarded 3 points.
Yeah.
But Ethiopia played their game against Burundi.
Yeah.
Even though I think they lost on penalties, it was like a 1-1. But they have been busy. That's basically. And if you take any clue from the WAFCON qualifiers that was played like last month, the big teams are losing out. Basically, Ivory Coast lost to Tanzania on penalties.
Yeah.
Cameroon lost to Kenya on penalties because it was like home and away, 1-1. And the only confidence I have in penalties is our goalkeeper. Isn't that does it finish?
Yeah,
we saw what happened to us with England on penalties. And Nigeria hasn't been to the Olympics since 2008.
I think our squad right now is good, and we're in a good place with every single person in the team. We won't forget to mention Babajide that also got invited as well. So I think replacing her with Odegaard in the forward positions is a good thing. I don't know because now she has more pace. Her passing is good. So she can give us like good range on the wing, that kind of thing in terms of attacking. When you mix it up with the pace with the attacking strength of Asisat and Onome and also Ajibade, like that's a strong forward line.
Risola Babajide is an amazing player.
Yeah.
I spotted her far back at like 2018, under 20s.
She won Liverpool Player of the Year like in 2019, 2020.
Wow. 2018 she was in the England team.
Yeah.
And that was the same year Rashida Ajibade was captain of the under 20 squad.
Yeah.
And the first game she came on as a sub, and you could just see right from when she came on that this person has some skills. That's the same squad, that under 20 squad that had Russo, that had Hem, that had Stanley, that had Allen, that had Kenny.
And she was also in the team.
She was also in the team, even though she was also a starter. And these are the people who were basically starters for England in last week.
Yeah.
And so I think she's a good addition. I'm very optimistic, and I'm looking. I hope she finds it easy to blend in.
Yeah.
Just like Plumter blended in. I hope she finds it easy to blend in, and I believe she's going to be like a great addition. In fact, I had like a tweet during the World Cup. I was like, if she chose Nigeria, she would be playing this World Cup. And I'm so happy that she had the opportunity to switch because she was called up in 2020.
Yeah.
But I'm happy she had the opportunity to switch and present Nigeria. So I think I don't want to underrate Ethiopia. That's just the thing. With the recent happenings in African football, a lot of teams are becoming. I mean, Cameroon is not going to be playing at the next WAFCON.
Yes.
Just because they lost to Kenya.
So since you are trying not to, because obviously you can't underestimate anybody. This is football. So what would be your honest opinion as an expert looking at the game and analyzing these two teams, and with everything that you know now, with the women's team, what would be your honest prediction for this match?
So first of all, this is like just one step ahead, because basically after this knockout phase, they will go to another round.
Yes.
And there will be like another knockout phase, like the third round.
We're going to play them over 2 legs.
Yes.
So I would just want to say, let's go through this first match on the 24th.
Exactly.
So what would be your prediction for this first match on the 24th? Because we can't start judging the second leg because anything can happen in the first leg. So
the thing is, the second leg is just a few days after.
Yes. I think
it's meant to be played in Lagos. I don't know if the stadium has been confirmed. I think they just need to take this game very serious. We haven't been to the Olympics since 2008, and in that Olympic we lost in the group, we lost out in the group stage. Managed to just score only 1 goal. Yeah. And I think they should just take it like a World Cup qualifier. There should be some sense of seriousness. There should be no pity. Go all out and play your best. Just like you mentioned, Ethiopia have had a good form.
Yeah.
In the last round of this particular qualifiers, they played Chad 10-0 on aggregate. And you can see that.
I saw that one.
You can see that. You can see, even though maybe you could say maybe Chad were not the best of teams, but you can see that these are people that score goals. And I think we just need to outscore them to avoid the chances of things that happened with Tanzania. I mean, Ivory Coast beat Tanzania 2-0. And then Tanzania beat them 2-0, and they had to play penalties 2-2. And I don't really have the data of how we've not qualified in the last times, but I think it's things like this. I mean, if we qualify, we have the chances of going to play either Cameroon or I can't remember their opponent now. And these are big teams, and so we just need to build our confidence by scoring more goals.
So, what would be? I would say since they are an opponent that score a lot of goals, so we'll put
paper.
it on paper, on the field too as well, because I mean they are putting the ball inside the net and being recorded. So I would say, is it going to be like a 3-2 match for you, 3-1?
I really do not expect Nigeria to concede a goal.
Okay.
I'm hoping we don't concede.
Yeah. I think our defense is besides the honorable mentions in attack, we don't know how well they are going to play as a unit, because we only scored once in the World Cup, like in one
from
match.
the Nations Cup to the World Cup, we didn't concede so much goals. In the World Cup, I mean, it was only against Australia that we were able to concede the number of goals conceded.
Yeah.
We didn't concede so much goals, and I think that's one thing why I clap for the coach, and that's why I kept emphasizing earlier that we need to score. You play a 0-0, you play a 1-0, you are leaving the game very open. If we go to penalties, we have a great goalkeeper, yes, but we don't know if the players can actually put the ball in the back of the net. Our biggest problem against England was scoring. Our defense is rock solid, so I'm really not bothered about us not conceding. But we should avoid a draw. You should go out there and beat them convincingly. Sincerely, beat them convincingly. 4-0, 5-0, 6-0. And you're coming back to Nigeria and you can decide to just play around.
I don't think that's a bit too much. I think, for me, I think the match is going to, if I'm to give like a straight prediction, I think the match is going to be like a 3-1.
Judging by the level, judging by the level of players we have, I'm not expecting us to concede. And I'm expecting goals. I mean, the last was like a hat trick in that game.
Okay. Okay. I hope she's hearing. I hope she's listening to this, Sha, because Praise is expecting her to score plenty goals. Well, the whole of Nigeria has expected her to score goals that day, so it's going to work. But for me, my prediction is going to be still 3-1, because like this is a team that score goals, and although for the fact that our defense is good, we cannot just. This is football. Those people are going to come with the mindset that they are playing a big side, a tough team. And when you are being put to the test like that, you obviously want to show up. So if those girls can still hold their ground, I mean, one goal is not going to hurt anybody, just for their own pride and the fact that we're trying to analyze this game and see what they have been playing since.
One goal is going to hurt us. One goal. Coming back to Nigeria with just one goal. Guys, please, don't do it. Score goals. If it's possible, spare Ethiopia.
No, I'm saying if Ethiopia scores one goal, like against us, like a 3-1 match, it's not bad. It's not bad to get. At least just for their own pride, you get that kind of thing. We can leave it to them.
I will reserve my comment. I don't know how I feel. We should not concede. We should not be conceded against Ethiopia.
Yeah. So I think we've come to the end of this video. I would like for you guys in the comment section to tell us what you feel about the women's game and your predictions in these upcoming fixtures, and also the people that were left out as well. You can also tell us in the comment section how you feel about it, and if the NFF should bring back those people and why they should bring them back as well, and also tell us how you feel about the new squad and development in the women's game as well. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and also stick around for more contents like this. Thank you.